Federal employees with 20 or more years, before you retire, watch this video. One wrong move with FEHB or Medicare at 62 can cost you thousands every year. I'm Tom, a certified financial planner, and in the next few minutes, I'll line up your pension, the FERS Supplement, TSP, and Medicare so your income doesn't dip and your lifestyle doesn't change when you leave. So let's start with your foundation, the FERS pension. If your pension vanished tomorrow, could you still buy groceries? That's the test. Your FERS pension exists to fund the essentials: housing, groceries, insurance, the non-negotiables. It's the paycheck designed to show up every month no matter what the market does. Here's how it's built in plain English. Years of credible service times your high 3 average salary times a multiplier. Now for most, it's going to be 1%. If you retire at 62 plus with 20 plus years, it bumps up to 1.1%, a permanent 10% boost. Now, some quick examples so you can actually see it. Jamie has 30 years and a $90,000 high 3. 30 times 90,000 times 1% equals $27,000 a year. That's about $2,250 a month. Alex has 20 years and a $70,000 high 3. 20 times 70,000 times 1% equals $14,000 a year, about a little over $1,100 a month. If Jamie waits until 62 with 20 plus years, that 1.1% multiplier lifts the pension to roughly just under 30 grand a year, about a $225 per month raise for life. Now, a couple of nuances that matter when you're planning for cash flow. First, cost of living adjustments. Typically, there's none until 62. After 62, FERS uses a diet COLA that can trail CPI. Second, for survivor benefits, if you're married and you want your spouse to keep FEHB after you pass away, you have to elect at least a partial survivor benefit on your pension. That reduces your monthly check, so model the trade-off before you file. Third is net versus gross. Your check is reduced by any survivor election, FEHB premiums and federal taxes, and state rules can vary. But the bottom line is the pension is the bedrock that pays the basics so you can sleep at night. We'll layer in the FERS Supplement, TSP withdrawals, and Social Security on top so you avoid the 62 supplement cliff and keep your lifestyle steady. Now, a quick pivot from the pension to the bridge check most people forget about, the FERS Supplement. If you retire with an immediate FERS pension before 62, think MRA plus 30 or age 60 with 20 years, it's designed to mimic what Social Security would have paid you at 62. But the key is this: the supplement stops the month before you turn 62, whether or not you file for Social Security. It can also be reduced if you keep working and earn an income above the Social Security limit, so plan for the cliff. Here's how to make it painless. Build a 62 gap fund. If your supplement is $1,000 a month for 5 years, that's $60,000 total. Earmark a bucket, whether it's your TSP, Roth, or a taxable brokerage account, to replace that $1,000 a month when it turns off. Also, run 2 budgets. Phase 1, before 62, is the pension plus your supplement plus your TSP. Phase 2, post 62, is your pension plus Social Security, if it's taken, plus your TSP. And practice the drop early. 6 to 12 months before 62, live on $1,000 less to test your comfort. The supplement is subject to the Social Security earnings test. Wages, self-employment can reduce it. TSP withdrawals don't count toward the earnings test as well. Next, let's protect your healthcare, FEHB, and how Medicare actually fits. Healthcare is where most federal retirees lose sleep, so let's make this simple. FEHB is the golden handcuff. Keep it right and you can retire confidently. You keep FEHB if your annuity starts immediately, MRA plus 10 with postpone, suspends, then resumes. And 2, you had FEHB for the 5 years before retirement. Switching plans inside the FEHB is fine. If you defer, you lose FEHB. At 65, Medicare shows up. Part A is usually free. Most people enroll if they keep FEHB. Just watch out for HSA contributions because once you enroll, you're no longer eligible to make new contributions to an HSA. Part B covers outpatient coverage with a monthly premium that's income-based. That's called IRMAA. If you delay Part B without active employment coverage, there's a lifetime 10% penalty for each full 12-month period you wait. If you had active employment coverage, you get a special enrollment period and avoid the penalty. So keep Medicare primary, FEHB secondary. Here's the coordination in plain English. As a retiree, Medicare generally pays first, FEHB pays second. Many plans lower out-of-pocket costs when Medicare is primary. You could even suspend, not cancel, FEHB if you try a Medicare Advantage plan and later re-enroll during open season or after an involuntary loss. Part D is usually unnecessary because FEHB drug coverage is credible. And a quick rule of thumb, maximum coverage, minimum surprises, FEHB plus Part B. Lower premiums, except some bills, FEHB only, reshop each open season after 65. And an easy way to think about this is Medicare is the roof, FEHB is the insulation. The roof takes the rain first, the insulation catches what seeps through. Drop the insulation and you'll feel the draft. Next up is the flexible lever you control, your TSP. While working, capture the full match, automatically increase it over time, and keep it boring with broad index or life cycle funds. Low costs do the heavy lifting over the long term, and in retirement, the TSP is the flex fund. Coordinate traditional versus Roth withdrawals with your pension plus Social Security so you don't overspend too early or underspend out of fear. Now, let's talk about that next and how it fits into your overall retirement plan. There are 3 lanes when it comes to Social Security. Early, between 62 and 64. This leads to a smaller check, but you're paid longer. This can also help if you need cash flow or have health concerns. Then there's full retirement age, which is usually about age 67, and this is the standard benefit. Or delayed to age 70, earn roughly an 8% per year boost after full retirement age, plus COLAs thereafter, which is great for survivor income. And think of it this way if you're considering delaying. Delaying isn't just about getting a bigger check. It's about locking in more security for your spouse if you're gone. And remember, the FERS Supplement only bridges to pre-62 and stops at age 62, at which point the real Social Security decision begins. So be sure to coordinate it with your pension and TSP and not by itself. Next is life insurance, and this can have a sleeper cost that spikes if you don't watch it. FEGLI gives you basic plus options A, B, and C. It's awesome early because it's guaranteed issue, meaning you don't need a medical exam to get it. Option B prices jump every 5 years as you age. If you're healthy and need coverage for a period of time, maybe until your mortgage is paid off or the kids are grown, compare FEGLI versus a level term policy to lock in a flat premium. If health is a concern, FEGLI's guaranteed access can still be the right tool. So do the math and compare your options before making a decision. Then there's FEDVIP Dental and Vision, which is about convenience and networks. It continues into retirement with an immediate annuity, and there's no 5-year rule. Compare plan maximums and networks before open season, especially if you expect major dental work or vision work, and keep it simple and consistent. So a quick recap so this sticks. The pension pays the essentials. The FERS Supplement bridges you to 62, plan for the cliff. The TSP funds your choices. Social Security timing strengthens long-term and survivor income. FEHB plus Medicare keeps healthcare predictable. FEGLI compare against level term as costs rise. And FEDVIP is all about convenience and networks. If you want help mapping your numbers, click the link below the video, and I'll see you in the next one.